Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, and today we've actually got a lot to talk about, which is very exciting. So we have got Jason Kidd up to his second Amethyst Evo level, so we're going to get him done and take a look at his requirements to get to the Diamond level. We've also made some big moves in the auction house. As you can see, we're down at around 30k. We do need to pick up Kenyon Martin today, so we're going to be buying him, and I've also, just made some investments, bought some cards because I can't stop buying cards. I'm just absolutely addicted to it. And then we've got some new challenges to go through as well. So let's get into it. So the limited time event today is nothing exciting. A bonus 200 MT for every triple threat online win. You could probably get through, how many games an hour? Probably like 10 games an hour if you're really going for it. So it's a bonus like 4,000 MT if you play consistently through those 2-hour spells. So it's not great, but if you're going to play triple threat online anyway, I guess it's not too bad. In terms of the daily agenda today, we've got just domination, triple threat online, and unlimited. Nothing crazy going on right there. Oh, we've got an evolution one. So for the weekly one, we've got 2 dominations as we always do, giving out some decent MT, and then a Sapphire evolution from Emerald to Sapphire for 250 MT as a weekly challenge. 2K, what is that? What is the point in that? That shouldn't even be a daily challenge, never mind a weekly one. Okay, well that's really disappointing. So definitely not going to be doing that. I don't have any Emerald cards that I need to Evo up. We probably will do these domination ones again just because it is a bonus 1600 MT just for one game. Of course, you can do this in one game. Put 5 T-Wolves players, 5 Wizard players, go into your rookie domination and just use 2 players that you want to Evo up, and then you'll easily win by over 20. So yeah, we'll get those 2 done. But yeah, Sapphire Evolution, what is that? What is that? Who decided that was a good idea? I do not know. We played one game of Triple Threat offline, and we actually had the vault open, and I thought we might get super lucky in like our first game, get something really good, but we didn't. We just got 1 token, so that's neither here nor there. We've got a new set of weekly challenges, which is of course for 6 tokens. We've actually got a new moments challenge. So I tweeted out yesterday, or the day before, saying that this tab does still exist, and then what do you know? You go ahead and get a new moments challenge. That's pretty cool. And the annoying thing about this challenge is I have already completed it. I got down to the last like 30 seconds of the challenge, and then we had a power cut, and I obviously lost that game. So that was really annoying. But it is for 2,500 MT. So on pro difficulty, 4-minute quarters, you just got to win the game and get 14 boards with any player. I managed to do it with Keith Van Horn because I was evoing him. So if I can get 14 rebounds with him, you can get 14 rebounds with anyone. So that is going to be really easy. Just for probably like 3,500 MT after match coins. So or match MT, so it's not too bad, and at least they have actually remembered that that section does still exist. On to the spotlights for Jason Kidd. So yesterday, where were we at yesterday? I can't even remember. I think we were on challenge 5 or 6, but since then, yeah, we were. So I won this one, double easy, 6 tokens, thank you very much. We won this one, we got the Ruby Sean Kemp, which we'll go take a look at in a bit. 45 points with Jason Kidd, again, really nice and easy. This one, 12 assists, again, nice and easy. This one, just win the game. And then this last one here, win the game and got us another 6 tokens. So we're at 2,218 tokens at the moment, which is awesome. And then we're at this game number 10, 5-minute quarters, all-star difficulty. But as you can see, we do need the Kenyon Martin. So challenge number 10 is when you do need the Amethyst Kenyon Martin. Haven't needed anybody else up until this point, so we do have to go ahead and buy him today. On to multiplayer, and we do have a new set of weekly challenges down here, so I will be doing this one to get another 6 tokens, which will put us on 2224, which is pretty nice and pleasing. And then we will, of course, go into some more triple threat online at some point or other. We've got our weekly login packs or pre-order packs, so let's see if we can get a silver player and heat check player. That's always the goal out of these. It doesn't usually happen, and straight off the bat, we get an emerald player, which is not great. And then out of the heat check pack, can we get a heat check player? Hopefully we can. I have started selling off my heat check cards, which we will get into in a second. So there may be some that I don't actually have in my club. We've definitely already got Travion Graham in the club. So now let's move on to the auction house, and this is where a lot has been happening. So as you just got a glimpse of there, I think we have won a Kenyon Martin for 28,000 MT. I don't think that's a bad price. If we come down here and take a look at his lowest buy now, it is around 30k. And of course, he's been at this price for so long. I don't understand why he has not come down anymore. Looks like he's coming down a little bit. But there you go. He's literally being price fixed at 32k. So chances are his price will keep on coming down, and I've probably taken a massive L buying him just now. But 28k, at least I did save a little bit of MT. So first things first, let's just get him into the club, and then we can talk about the rest of this stuff going on. So first things first, 2 diamond contracts. As I said yesterday, it was in the weekly wheel spin for a diamond consumables pack and the locker code as well. So it did make the prices come down. So I went ahead and bought 2 of them for 14,000 MT, which I don't think is a bad price. And we take a look right here. Okay, yeah, obviously they're going to be dark gold contracts there. So they're selling for about 16k. So we got it for a good price. And the reason I picked up 2 of them is because I'm definitely going to... Actually, I'm going to keep them in the auctions here so they don't clog up my auction space. The reason I got 2 is one for the Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy, which is going to be coming out hopefully in 2 weeks' time. And then one maybe for Richard Jefferson, depending on how good he is. If he's not good, then I'll just hold on to another one. But we definitely need one for Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy. So I thought I might as well buy them while they are cheap. Next up, we've got Jermaine O'Neal, and as you can see, I got 2,000 MT redeemed, or to redeem from this auction, and I was trying to pick him up for 2,700 MT, so I literally managed to get mine for like 500 or 600 MT, which is ridiculous. Yesterday, there were so many up on the auction house, so literally like 500-600 coins for Antonio McDice right there. Not Antonio McDice, Jermaine O'Neal right there, which is awesome. And there we go. So Kenyon Martin added into the squad, which is great. So we only need 3 more players now. And then also at this flash pack, I did pick up Jimmer Fredette again for 500 MT off of an open bid, so that was really nice and easy. Josh Smith is coming down in price big time, under 20k by the looks of it. And then Danny Granger, again, really nice and cheap because he's not very good. And then Larry Bird still coming in at about 200k. But as we continue down here, you can see I started picking up these ornament balls because they were in the flash packs. And I think it was in Shake's video, he was doing a pack opening, and he was pulling these balls so much, so I thought, you know what, it's probably a good time to actually buy these balls. And I was putting a bid of 1,000 on all of them from all the clubs. And as you can see, I'm literally getting some of these for like 200-300 MT, which is ridiculous. And after I've put all of these for in here, that is all of them. I've picked up all 30 ornament balls for, well, like I said, the maximum I was bidding was 1,000 MT, but as you saw there, the majority of them we were getting for way lower than that, so we don't want to lock them in. But that is another 30 cards added to our collection level, which is awesome. So if you are looking to complete those sets, obviously before these packs came out, they were like 2,000 MT a piece, I think, but yeah, we managed to get them for a really good price. So if you are looking to increase your card collector level, definitely go ahead and pick up these Amethyst ornament balls because they are really cheap. So what do we have here? We've got some shoes to discard. Of course, we need all the MT we can get at the moment. We still need to start saving. I need to stop spending money. I need to start actually saving it up because we do need, of course, money for Jason Terry, Vince Carter, and Hakeem. And at the moment, we are looking at paying Vince Carter still over 100k. That's crazy. I've solely thought he was going to come down under that. Jason Terry still being price fixed at 45k. I imagine he will be a little bit lower than that though. If we can get him for about 30, that's not bad. And then Hakeem is still 300k. Oh my god. Will this set ever come down in price? Jesus. Okay, well, we can't afford pretty much any of them at the moment. We can maybe afford Jason Terry, but that is it. And then we come over here, Spotlight Rewards. So, like I said, we did pick up the Ruby Sean Kemp. And let's take a quick look at his stats. Of course, we do have the Pink Diamond one from the all-time domination, but that one's not very good. And yeah, unsurprisingly, this one isn't the best either. To be fair, it's probably pretty comparable to that Pink Diamond one, because that Pink Diamond one is absolutely awful. You know what, we're actually going to do that right now. So let's just quickly put in the Sean Kemp. Obviously, he's not in my squad because he's not very good at all. There is a 96 version as well. And then we'll go over to Ruby cards and we will find ourselves a power forward and we will try and find Sean Kemp. There we go. So let's compare these guys. And bear in mind, that Sean Kemp on the left is for completing the hardest domination, and you've had to gone through 99 games to actually get him, so you've got to complete all the first 3. So in terms of the post moves, only a little bit increased. 3-pointers plus 15, mid-range is only plus 6, driving dunk is only plus 6, ball handling is exactly the same, the block is only plus 5, interior D plus 8, rebounding does get a nice boost, and speed and acceleration only marginal increases. That is insane. So the hardest difficulty that you can complete in domination gets you that reward, and this Ruby isn't even that much worse. So that just shows just how bad. Actually, let me get rid of him real quick. That just shows how bad they completely disregarded actually putting any effort into that pink diamond not Hakeem, Sean Kemp, which is a shame. But anyway, I digress. So let's move back down here. So we picked up another key fan horn because we have evoed ours up to Amethyst. So of course I'm going to need another one. And I just picked him up for 700 MT. So not a bad price at all. And then we come down here. So I said I was going to start selling off all of my heat check cards. That's exactly what I've done. And all the players that I had in my auctions from yesterday, I did go ahead and put them all up. So first of all, I will just show you guys who we've got. So that Diamond Giannis, oh, that's another thing. I've got to mention this. I missed the Diamond Jimmy Snipe in the video yesterday. All of you guys are mentioning it in the comments. I know, I missed it. I didn't look. It was the last player I flicked onto, and then my mind was already on the next thing I was going to do. It was a Diamond Jimmy Butler who was up for 40k. It had just been put up, so it probably was still there. So I easily could have made some profit on that, which is a little bit of a shame. And then obviously I did pick up this Diamond Giannis later in the video, and they picked him up with a Diamond contract, a Diamond 3-point shoe for 65,000 MT. And as you can see, I'm trying to get rid of him for 80. So it's not as good a snipe as that Jimmy was, that's for sure. But anyway, let's move on to all our heat checks. So as you can see, I went through the Hornets, the Thunder, and the Nuggets right there, and you can see I went for everyone that sold for over about 3.9k, over 4k. They are the ones that I'm trying to sell. A couple of them selling for big amounts, and then of course we've got a couple of balls that I got as duplicates. And then we come down here, we've got a Markel Fultz. I've switched out my Amethyst one, which is here, for a Ruby one, which I will try and Evo up. And then of course we just got all of this stuff, which we will put up right now, just try and get a little bit more MT that we can. But yeah, that's my auctions full. So I would have sold a lot more heat checked if I could have done, but the auctions soon fill up when you are selling so many. So if we come down here to the heat checks, as you can see, the Hornets, I took a few from the Cavs, a few from the Magic, a few from the Nuggets, a few from the Thunder, and a few from the Pels. Other than that, didn't touch any other set. So we've still got so many more to sell, hopefully for good prices. But let's go through this. So Westbrook was a heat check. Ja Morant, of course, was a Moments of the Week. So was Jonathan Isaac, RJ, and Tyler Hero. Then we come to the heat check cards. So Terrence Ferguson, 7.5k. Wow, these guys have sold for big amounts. Frank Jackson, 7.7. Dante Grantham, however you say his name, 7.8. Thomas Welch, 9.4. Nickel Alexander Walker and Daniel House, they were duplicates, and so was Antonio Blakeney. And then Darius Miller, 9.9. So big money has been made off those heat check cards. We're over 100k again, which is awesome. And like I said, we've still got this Giannis to sell. We've still got all of these heat check cards that we need to sell, and we already do have a Kenyon Martin in the squad right now. So we're looking all right. We're looking good. I mean, we could pick up a Vince Carter. I don't want to pay more than 100k for him, and it looks like we're going to have to do that. So hopefully and surely he's going to come down under 100k. And then as for this Jason Terry, apparently he is actually a good player, but even still, come on, like 40k for Jason Terry. I don't know about that. You can buy the Pink Diamond Rondo for, oh, there's one for like 35k. So is he under 30k? Yeah, you could buy a Pink Diamond Rondo for like 40, 50k. And obviously that card is way better than this one. So let's bring this down a little bit. So 31k at the moment, you can pick up a Jason Terry. That's pretty nice. If we could get him for like 25 to 28k, I think that would be a fantastic price. So let's just take a look at any open bids at the moment. Of course, we don't need him just yet for the challenges, but we are going to need him at some point. So let's just have a look and see if we can get a bid on that. Nope, somebody else has already got the same idea. Any of these selling? Okay, so we'll put a bid on this one, and then we'll just have a look and see if it gets us anywhere. So we'll go for 28,500 MT. So by the second video of the day, I think a lot of these will have either sold or they might have even expired, because I've got to play a couple more games of the Spotlight set, because my second video of the day is going to be me going for this triple-double. So I've got to get through both of these games right here. Why is that one on rookie difficulty? Is there something difficult to do in that challenge? That makes me a little bit nervous. But yeah, so I will be doing that. So hopefully, a lot of these will have sold, but if they haven't, I'll just chuck them back into the club and get out other players which I think can sell for quite some margin of profit. So let's move on down here. So as you can see, we have sold all of those cards, and we're still at 1,922 cards. And of course, that is because we added in all of these balls right here, which is awesome. I mean, we could lock all of these sets in and get more collectors, but there's really no point. And I even actually contemplated doing this myself to obviously get this fireball. And I thought, like, locking in all the emeralds and the sapphires, that'll be fine. But the one thing that is just an absolute joke is you come down here, diamonds, 20 of those, fair enough, whatever. 15 pink diamonds, that is insane. Of course, pink diamonds come in at 150 each, so 15 pink diamonds, that's 3,000 MT, I think. Don't hold me to my maths, but I think that's 3,000 tokens. And nobody wants to pick up 15 of these guys, they're absolutely trash. And the chances of 2K releasing 15 pink diamonds that are actually usable is again very, very slim. So yeah, definitely not going to do that. That is the one massive turn off. The only thing I probably would go for is trying to get 3 Galaxy Opals, because you get 150k for that, which isn't bad when you think already I could pick up 1. So we need another 1,500 tokens-ish, probably a bit less than that, to get 150k, which isn't bad, you know, it's better than nothing. And then, oh, okay, we're actually halfway to 5,000 MT, so that's better than nothing as well. So let's go ahead and move on. We'll keep an eye on that Jason Terry, so we've got a max bid of 28,000. If I could see some change from that, that would be great. So let's move on down here. Hedu Turkoglu, I've got 4 steals in the game that it disconnected me from, which was so annoying. But yeah, I do just want to get him done. I don't think I'm going to take the rest of him from the Amethyst to the Diamond level. Just for the life of me, I don't understand why this card is 30,000 MT. Like, what? It just doesn't make any sense when Lamar Odom is coming in at like 60k, and in my opinion, I'd rather have Hedu Turkoglu than Lamar Odom. We really sold him at a good time, actually. His price is coming down. But it just seems like everybody's price is so cheap. I mean, if we look at the Amethyst Hedu Turkoglu from the New Year's set, of course, we bought them all for 25,000 MT, thinking that was a really good price, and it looks like they don't even have bids on for 20k. So let's take a look at the cheapest buy now. So it might be a case of just getting rid of him, cutting our losses straight away, because I guess it's going to be a long time before he actually does increase in value. You can see there about 20k for him. So yeah, that's such a shame. Like, I don't understand how we are getting so unlucky with our investments this year, but they are not going well. So I'm going to do that Hedu right there, and then probably just sell off the rest as and when they come up for a good price. So let's move down here. So Jason Kidd is ready to be evoed up. So made some pretty light work of this one, not going to lie. And then he goes up to Hall of Fame Diamond, which is really nice. Speed with ball goes up to 94. 3-point shot goes up to 82. Mid-range to 88. And driving up to 92. So it is a nice Evo level. And let's get him done. So it should take him to 92 rated, as it does. And then we're at the, well, we're nearly at the diamond level. You know, we've got to get 1,200 points, 400 assists, and 40 steals. So 40 steals is an absolute doddle. His steal is already an 85, so that's really nice. 1,200 points, 400 assists. It's not awful. It's not awful. I did think the points was 900 for some reason. I don't know where I saw that from, but after he goes up to this level, Hall of Fame clamps, we get the 97 speed and 97 acceleration. Lateral quickness goes up to 97. Perimeter D goes to 98, and interior D goes to 95 as well. So this card is just an absolute clamp god. Like, defensively, this card is going to be ridiculously 6'4" as well, so he's got a bit of height about him. So I definitely think getting him to the diamond level at the minimum is going to be a really good idea. And of course, at the pink diamond level, this guy is just ridiculous. I mean, that sorts him out offensively as well. Hall of Fame quick first step, really nice. So I definitely am going to keep working on this Jason Kidd. Of course, during the Spotlight challenges, we're going to have to score with him. We're going to have to get assists with him anyway. So it's going to happen kind of naturally throughout playing the game. And yeah, hopefully by early next week, maybe mid next week, we can have him at the diamond level, which is going to be awesome. So let's come down to the other players that we have to Evo up. Keith Van Horn is done. 400 points, 100 boards, 40 assists. Really nice and easy. He does actually become pretty damn usable at this Amethyst level. So he's 6'10", and he's going to get clamps, intimidator, speed goes up to 79, so does acceleration, and then interior D goes up from 52, which was noticeable. He was awful. The amount of people that hit 100% contested shots on him was no joke, but that all gets boosted, and he's already got really good shooting in terms of the mid-range and the three-pointers. So he is evoed up at 92 rated. So the reason I bought the Amethyst one, not the Amethyst one, okay, we sold that. The Ruby one is because we can add this one to collection, and we can go ahead and sell off the Amethyst one. So hopefully he still sells for about 10k-ish. It wouldn't surprise me if he's lower than that, but let's take a look at Amethyst Keith Van Horn. That's actually not that many up. Okay, that's awesome. Well, I'm going to get rid of him as quickly as I can for like 14,900. Just try and get someone to buy him really quickly, because I know that yesterday this card was selling for like 10k, because obviously it is a really, really easy Evo to do. So let's just try and get him gone as quickly as possible. So let's just see if we can get that for him. If we can, I'll be very, very happy. So Jason Kidd has moved up here, 3-star Evo, looking really nice. And then the other card we are Evoing at the moment is down here, Jim Jackson. So we've done the assists, we've done the three-pointers, and we're about halfway on the points. And for him, we are going to get back. Let's take a look at the Amethyst level. He is selling for around the same price as Keith Van Horn, which is surprising because Keith Van Horn's is a lot easier than Jim Jackson's. But anyway, it's still going to be another bit of MT coming our way. We've still got 24k on that. Hopefully that comes through. That'd be awesome if it does. So yeah, of course, we can use Jason Kidd to assist on Jim Jackson, so that's going to get him, what does he need, 250 points, so it's going to be about 125 assists for Jason Kidd, so already that's going to make a big chunk of his Evo of assists done already, just by Evoing up that Jim Jackson, which is awesome. What we got going on down here, oh yeah, it's just put Keith Van Horn back in. And then we should be sitting on around 100-ish K, which is, of course, enough to pick up Vince Carter. Of course, we've got that bid on Jason Terry at the moment. And then we just need to find 300,000 MT to pick up Hakeem. I can't believe his price hasn't come down. I thought it'd at least come down to 250. But, of course, we do only need him for the final challenge, so hopefully we don't lose too much. And if we could get this Jason Terry for 24K, that is an absolute steal. Please, someone don't outbid me at the last second. It usually always happens. So I'm not going to hold my breath just yet. But yeah, club is in a really good position. Of course, we've got like 80k hopefully coming from this Giannis. We've got loads of heat checks, which are all up for a decent amount, like Marvin Williams, 7.9. Hopefully he sells. The rest of them sort of averaging around 4k, which is still a really good price. Okay, we're down to the final 5 seconds. Oh, of course, someone's bumped up. We're up at 26.9, and someone outbids us. Jesus Christ. They let it run down to the last like 5 seconds at 24k. And then decided they wanted to pay 30k. Like, god damn it. Why is the bidding so annoying this year? And then it says I won it. I didn't though, did I? Oh, that's so dead. So we'll put a bid on this one again of about 28.5. And we're not even the highest bidder on that. So probably going to leave Jason Terry for the time being. There's just so many price fixed at 45k. It's just so annoying to see that. Like, what I hope no one buys price fixed cards because yeah, people really don't deserve it if they're trying to manipulate the market that badly. But there we go. In terms of the card collector level, we're looking really, really pretty. And of course, when we hit 2,000, we get a bonus 100k. So it might even be worth just trying to actually collect up those extra cards, which would just be heat check cards, because I've sold them all off for a good price. Hopefully I can buy them back for pretty cheap, like I have been doing the majority of the year. If 2K releases another set or two, that is going to be enough for us to get up there. And of course, Moments of the Week coming on Monday. That's going to be another 10 or so cards, which we should, well, actually we usually pick up like 5 of them because the rest of them are pretty damn expensive. Lonzo Ball has come down in price a little bit, but only if he comes down to like 3 to 4k would I look at picking him up, which is what I did with the Marcus Morris Sr. But other than that, there's no one else we can really add into the club. So maybe that 100k we shouldn't be banking on just yet. So that's going to be it for the first video of today. Like I said, the second one will be doing this triple-double challenge with Jason Kidd. So I'll get through these 2 games and then we'll get to that game right there. And hopefully we'll have some decent stats on his Evo already because that game number 11 is on rookie difficulty. So we should be able to get plenty of points up with him, which is awesome. So that's going to be it for the first video of the day. Be sure to stay tuned for the second one. And as usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.